Hi, Pisces. Hold on. Hi, Pisces. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to do your weekly love tarot card reading, but it's going to be a reading for the month of August, okay? Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you like to book a personal reading or you want me to read you at the end of the lives, the information is in the description box below. It's the same link. If you want memberships, that information is at where you normally click the subscribe button, click join, and the pricing and the levels will come up. Let's see, what else is it? Oh, new people. Welcome, new people. But we got a few rules before you come up in here, okay? Because this ain't your normal type of thing up in here, okay? So if you don't like profanity, you need to get the fuck out, because that's all I do is cuss. And if you got a problem with it, it's just time for you to go. Okay, I don't want to hear about it. I just want you to leave. If you have a problem, oh, no, not if you have a problem. Yeah, if you have a problem not watching someone's video or watching someone's videos without trying to critique it and tell them, be a director. What I mean by that? Steven Spielberg or fucking James Cameron. Don't come up in here with that, because you're going to get your feelings hurt, okay? This is my shit. And just like I don't come into your house, knock on the door and tell you where to put your furniture, you're not going to come up in here and do that same thing, okay? All right. But otherwise, if you don't have a problem with that, welcome. I'm glad you're here. But if you're coming in here trying to tell me who I should be so that you will watch my channel, then you need to get the fuck on. That's the whole point. Because up in here, we're our authentic self. And if you can't come in here and be your authentic self, you don't belong in here. Okay? All right. Let's move on. All right, Pisces. I hope you're having a good week. I hope it started off well and that it continues well. Let's see what the message is for you from Spirit. Okay, we have Street Lamp. You know what I hear? Street Life, that old song by Mickey something. Oh gosh. Okay, so it says street lamp. It says clarity, inspiration, shine. It says you'll find guidance. You'll find the guidance you need to solve your mystery soon. Okay, so if some of you are puzzled or you've got things going on in your life where you feel directionless, that's what I'm hearing. If you keep moving forward, you're going to be guided to where you need to go. This is the reason why you might feel like that at times. You might feel puzzled. Spirit is saying because you need to learn how to trust your intuition. A lot of you have been shamed. You have been psychically shamed. Let me say it like that. Okay? Meaning you've had people try to tell you that your powers and your abilities don't mean shit, or that you shouldn't listen to them, when it's the exact opposite. Those are your superpowers. This is what Spirit is giving you. This is what God has given you in order to be able to navigate this world. Okay? So we playing on hard mode. I tell you this all the time. So it's going to require you to use all of the tools that you have at your disposal. And one of those tools is going to be your intuition. It's going to be whatever your psychic abilities are, whatever clairs you have. You need to pay attention to those things you're being told, because that's the way Spirit speaks to you. That's the way God speaks to you. That is the way your soul, your higher self speaks to you. Okay? So Spirit is telling you, don't listen to this shit. This is about you learning how to live your life your way. Okay? Because this Burger King up in here, you can have it your way. But in order for you to have it your way, you got to pay the price of admission. And the price of admission is for you to kick these people off in the ass, the ones who are trying to tell you not to be your authentic self. Okay? Because you being your authentic self as a water sign from another water sign, because I'm a Scorpio, right? Most of you know that. You being your authentic self is using your psychic abilities. You being psychic is a part of your base, is a part of your foundation as a water sign. And so somebody trying to strip you of that, they don't have good they got hidden agendas. Let me say that. It's hidden agendas. Because why wouldn't someone want you to use something that is going to be to your best, for your best, okay? All right, let's go ahead and clarify. Street life. I still keep hearing that song, so that it could mean something for somebody. Street life. I can't remember the words. That's just all they keep playing is that one word, street life, or the two words. Okay, so we've got getting to know each other. It says, I hear getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. So this is your person, right? So it says, enjoy discovering new commonalities, goals, and dreams as you get to learn more about each other. That's what Spirit is telling you, okay? Hey, Missy, good morning. You up early, girl. I'll be dragging you out to bed. I'll be dragging you online early in the morning. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit wants to say. Okay, so it says enjoy. Hold on. I got caught up. Okay, so this is just about when this person comes into your life. Spirit is telling you to open yourself up slowly to this person and allow them to show you who they are, and you do the same. You show them slowly who you are. Okay, like I told you, this is not a race. It is not it's a marathon. It is not a sprint for you to get to where you are trying to go. Oh, poor Missy. You know I love you, baby. Okay, so this is just Spirit telling you, when your person comes in, open yourself up to this person, Pisces, because you've been opening yourself up to every fucking body else who didn't fucking deserve it. This is the person that deserves it. But you have to take your time to figure out who this person is, who you're supposed to open yourself up to, because I told you it's a test, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Missy be rocking. She be hanging in there with me. Hold on. Let's see what cards do I want to use. Let me use these. Yeah, you got a love offer coming. Okay, it could be with an apology for those of you that you know who your soulmate is and you had a false start with that person, or it could just be talking about the old dusty and crusty coming back to apologize. And then, you know, for those of you that have not met your soulmate, they're coming in. It's talking about them coming in. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're going to do a general reading, and what I mean by that is we have a lot of different areas of your life that we're going to take a look at. And so like I told you, whenever you run across this reading, if you've gotten this far, that means that this is what you were meant to hear. It doesn't matter when it shows up. This is your message, because I keep telling you, there is no time. Time does not exist. All of these things that are happening are all happening at the same time. So for instance, when you were a little kid, when you were a teenager, the age you are now, all of it's happening at the same time. That is why 3 different people can come in here and watch a reading, and they will say, oh, that happened in my past, that's happening now. And then, you know, somebody else may come back later and say, oh, that happened to me after I heard about it. Okay. All right, let's go. First thing we want to take a look at, Pisces, is your personality and state of mind right now. Okay. It's for Pisces Spirit. Okay. We got the Two of Pentacles showing up here, right? So it says with the Two of Pentacles, Spirit is talking about balance. This is about you learning how to find balance. This is everybody. This is not just Pisces. It's everybody in this fucking collective needs to find balance, because our lives were built on instability. It was built on instability and not having we don't know how to be safe. Let me say it like that. We looking for things to make us safe, but all of our lives, the people and the places and the things we've been exposed to were anything but safe. Okay, so this is about you learning how to create that safety and that balance for yourself. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords coming up next. This is talking about communication coming in, honesty. You have somebody coming in that is going to provide emotional safety for you when they show up, and you need to be able to do that for them as well. Okay, the Tower is showing up here, Scorpio energy. I always have hold on, I always have the Scorpio placement showing up. Okay, because a lot of y'all have Scorpio placements. This could be your person having it too. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, this is talking about the tearing down of that old foundation that that I just told you was built on instability, so you can learn how to rebuild it. Okay, Then we got, look, see, we got Scorpio coming up twice in a row. So then we have the Judgment card. This is talking about you having a second chance, I feel like, at life, not just in love, but at life as well, okay? Because everything has just been all over the place, okay? I feel like you've been trying to play catch up, right? Hey, how you doing, video? Okay, then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. This is Sagittarius energy, and this is talking about, you know, good luck. You got good luck coming your way. This is destiny for you and this person to come together, and it's talking about the wheel turning in your favor because you've been out here trying to treat people right, you know, and loving on people the way you should, and so you are about to reap what you sown, okay? All right. Okay, let's clarify. Hold on. All right, there we go. Okay, we have clarity. So this is about you finding clarity when it comes to your life, right? This is about you being very self-aware of what goes on in your life. This is talking about intentions and honesty, right? Being in a connection where there's a lot of truth, a lot of good intentions, and a lot of honesty between you and this new person. And I told you, you got to bring that same thing. All right, we got this card. This card was flipped over here on the thing. Every card that turns over in the reading is your reading. So Spirit is telling you opposites attract, right? It's going to be an unexpected connection. So this person's going to come in out of nowhere, okay? We also have the Ecstasy card. This actually flew out of this deck when I was shuffling it offline. And I put it back in the deck, and it's coming out again. So that Spirit, sometimes they'll flip the cards for you before I even turn on the camera. So this is talking about you. You're about to step into a state of ecstasy. It's going to be chasing thrills, excitement, good time with this new person. That's one of the things that's going to like really show you that it's this person, because they're going to make you feel, I feel like, in a way that nobody else has ever made you feel. Okay. All right. Hey, I'm good, Vidya. Thank you for asking. Okay. So okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and well, hold on. I'm reading the thing. You said, Leigh, you're literally speaking to me. I'm so glad I found your channel. Feeling blessed right now as I listen to you for my last day in St. Martin, watching the sunrise. I feel better. Oh, thank you, Deshauna. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself in St. Martin's. I hope it was a beautiful trip, okay? All right. Thank you for letting me know that. Like I said, all that makes me feel good to let me know that I'm helping y'all. Okay. So first three cards, like I told you, we're talking about Pisces, your personality and your state of mind at this time, okay? So we've got three cards that fell. We have Temperance, okay, which is Sagittarius energy. We have the Nine of Wands, okay? And then we have the Four of Wands. So this is about you searching for stability, okay? You are learning how to balance your life out. This is also talking about your soulmate, right? Soulmate energy. I feel like this is you gearing up to be in this relationship with this new person. With the Nine of Wands, this is talking about you being the wounded warrior, right? You understand that you're the wounded warrior, because I told you everything's been built on instability. You've been hurt in so many different ways, betrayed, backstabbed, all of these things, Pisces, okay? Because I can feel it in your energy. And with the Nine of Wands, Spirit is telling you, you know, keep going forward. You see, Spirit is giving you the help with the ice cube. Like, you know, it's like going through hell with the gasoline drawers on, right? So Spirit is telling you to keep moving, keep going forward, and you keep persisting. You're going to get to the other side. And like I said, what's waiting for you on the other side is a beautiful thing. It's stability, it's celebration, it's this portal that you're going to walk through, and your person's going to be standing there, and the two of you are going to have, you know, a committed relationship. It can be marriage. It can be a lot of different things. It just depends on what you and this person decide. Okay. All right, let's clarify. I hear that again. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. So your person is going to be like, I love it. Your person is sweet, Pisces. They're like, you know, they all in their feelings, wanting you to like them, and I love it. Okay, so this person, and I feel like this is going to be you too. High vibing. It says good vibes, living life to the fullest, enjoying the present, right? But okay, you got to watch the overindulgence, okay? Whether it's food, whether it is I don't know if you like to toke, if you like to drink, if you like whatever it is you like to do. Okay, because like I said, ain't no judgment up in here, because I know life be life, and I tell y'all that all the time. You know, you sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, but Spirit is telling you it all needs to be in moderation. Doing too much, this is talking about excessive, excuse me, overindulgence. So you gotta you gotta bring it back a little bit. Okay, all right. Let's move forward. The next thing we're going to take a look at is self-improvement, spiritual development, or health, okay? Ooh, you got a whole bunch. Spirit got a lot to say to you, Pisces. These cards just falling out of the deck. It's more than what I asked for. They gave me a whole bunch of cards. You got 2 rows of cards falling out here. Okay, so we got the 2 of Wands. We have the High Priestess, which is your energy, Pisces energy. Okay, we have the 4 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. I was only supposed to get 3 cards, and I got 5. So what Spirit is trying to tell you is that you got to be ready. You and this person, this new person, for a lot of you, you're at a distance right now, okay? It seems like they far away, like you know how we can see Santa Claus over here, all the way over here with the reindeer. I feel like this represents your person, right? But then we got the moon here. So I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that this person is closer than you think they are, okay? And that this is about you, you know, gearing up and realizing that you are about to come into this situation with this person, and you're going to have to choose, of course, between the new and the old, all right? With the High Priestess, of course, as always, Spirit is telling you to listen to your intuition, listen to your higher guidance, your vibes. That's why Spirit is telling you, don't be listening to people trying to tell you. Because, see, I told you, you got like a leg up. Because I had, what's that, get a leg up. I'll get a leg over, boy. Yeah, right here. So Spirit is saying, you have a leg up. All of us do in this collective, because we playing on hard mode. So, of course, we're going to have skills and tools and abilities that other people don't have, right? And ours, I feel like, are particularly stronger than other people's. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell you again is to not be letting people tell you not to listen to the stuff you got. Some of you are out here dreaming of you tonight. So your person is dreaming about you. You could be dreaming about this person, okay? Because I hear the Selena song. That song has just been coming to me. So your person, like I said, there's some dreaming going on from both sides, okay? There's telepathy going on. You know, you can feel this person in your energy. They can feel you in their energy. Like I said, their higher self is talking to you. Your higher self is talking to them. It's like all this stuff going on. And I feel like people are trying to get you to discount it, to not believe in it. But this is who you are. So I told you, part of you learning how to be your authentic self, Spirit is telling you, Pisces, you got to learn how to open yourself up to these skills, tools, and abilities, okay? So let me give you an example. I have a cousin. She's a Pisces. And actually, I got more than one cousin that's Pisces. I got like 3 of them that are. But this particular one that is Pisces, she got some strong psychic abilities, right? And we be talking on the phone or whatever, and she's like, oh my God, you know, I had this stuff. And she's like, how do you do what you do? Because they just be, you know, they scare me and this and that. I said, because you never had anybody to guide you in the right way. See, I never had anybody to demonize my abilities. So I always loved psychic abilities. Anything occult, anything metaphysical, I loved it. And I never had, that's one thing I give my grandmother. I grew up with my grandmother, and God rest her soul, she never tried to stop, even though she was really religious, she never tried to stop me from doing the things that I was interested in, even if she didn't agree with it, okay? So I'm saying all this to say, you got to stop listening to these other people. If you know, because I'm telling you, one day them very psychic abilities you have will save your life. I told you that, right? I told y'all, I don't know if y'all heard the story, so I'm going to tell you the story real quick. Okay, one day I'm riding on the train in New York. This is at night. I had just got off work. And I was on the train with one of my best friends at the time. Me and the girl talking, we talking to each other, and you know, you get into a conversation with your person, you just talking, you ain't paying attention to that. You paying attention, but you ain't, right? So the train stops, the doors open at this stop, and this guy gets on the train. right? And the minute he gets on the train, me and my friend just stop talking. Stop talking. She was Aries. This person was Aries. So we just watching the guy without saying anything to each other, without looking at each other, anything. The guy stands in the doorway when it was open, and he leans back and he looks this way and he looks that way, and then he comes in, and he had on like a big, because it was cold at that time, and he had on this big black puffy jacket, right? You know, the big jacket, because you have to wear down jackets and stuff like that in New York because it gets really cold. So he comes on, and then the dang doors close, right? No, the doors didn't close. That's what happened was when he comes into the train, we just get up without conversation. We never talk to each other, and we run out the other door. He's at this door, we run out this door. We run down the walkway and get back on the train, like way down, further down, and then the doors close, and we look at each other and we start laughing. All of this happened without us talking about anything. And then when we eventually started comparing notes, it was just like spirit was talking to our spirit guides was talking to her, and they was talking to me, and they was telling me, you need to get your ass out of that car. I don't know what, to this day, I don't know what that person was about to do, but the minute I saw him, I knew something was wrong. So I'm saying all this to say the reason why I'm telling you about this is because one day, them very powers that you have could end up saving your life. It could keep you out of something that would end up being disastrous. It can do a lot of things, because I told you that's just the way, the easiest way a lot of times for your guides to talk to you. And so you need to keep the channels of communication open so that they can come in and tell you certain things that they need to tell you. Okay? All right, let's move on. So we got the Four of Swords showing up here. This is talking about healing, right? So I feel like, a lot of y'all are working on yourselves, and it's a beautiful thing because you're doing this with the Seven of Pentacles. Spirit is telling you that you are planting the seeds for exactly what it is that you want, and look at what you're about to step into, okay? Ten of Pentacles, that's money, love, legacy, all of these beautiful things that you've been wishing for a long time, and I still hear that Selena song, dreaming of you tonight. So your person, they must be thinking about you. You must be on this person's mind on a regular basis, okay? And so they talk about holding you tight, because tomorrow they'll be holding you tight. So for some of you, this person is about to step into your life, and I feel like this is like not a warning in a bad way, but this is them telling you that they on the way, okay? All right. Let's clarify. You funny, Missy. You say, yep, you from New York City and you experience that type of intuition when you moving about on the subway, because baby, it can get, unsafe real quick. Yep, because you don't never know. It's all that what they say, 8 million stories. It's probably about 9 or 10 million stories now. 9 or 10 million stories there now. You got to have your wits about you when you in all of that. When you in that big soup with all those people. Okay, so to clarify, we got dirty money showing up here. It says laundering, stealing, illegal. This is talking about that Dusty and Crusty, right? They could be trying to come in and pull you into some shit that, to get you, locked up or something like that. They could be doing something to try to launder your money or steal your money or take your money from you because they know you have money coming in, right? We just talked about it with the Ten of Pentacles. And then we have long haul. So this is about you and your person. You and your person being in it to win it, long-term intentions being invested, okay? All right, and you need to be, this is Spirit telling you that this is the attitude you need to have when it comes to you healing yourself. You need to be in it to win it and continuing to work on yourself until you get to a good place, okay? All right, let's move on. All right. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is family and home, okay? Okay, so we got 3 cards here. We have the World, all right? We have the Queen of Cups. This is Scorpio energy, and we got the Two of Swords, all right? So what Spirit is telling me with this is that some of you got some you still got some things you got to close out, some cycles you got to close out with the world. So this is talking about all signs, right? So this is talking about you overcoming personal challenges, opening up new doors and opportunities for yourself by closing out those old cycles, by continually working on yourself with the healing, okay? You got a lot of love to give with the Scorpio card here. The Queen of Cups is third time Scorpios come out. So y'all both, I feel like you both have Scorpio placements. With the Two of Swords, this is talking about pulling your head out of the sand, like really having a lot of self-awareness and looking at the red flags, because some of you may still have people in your home or in your family life, okay? It could be chosen family. It doesn't have to be DNA blood family, but it could be. That could be stabbing you in the back and mistreating you in ways. And this is about you being aware of that and just coming to Jesus and saying, okay, I got to get rid of these people. I told you, if you want to know who it is, and if you don't know, if you're confused and you don't know, I tell you what to do. Just tell Spirit, tell God, ask God, hey, show me the people in my life who are false. Show me the people who need to go. And they will show you. They will start to show you. People start doing all kind of crazy things. I'm telling you, it'll flip you out. But I tell you, when you say that, you got to be ready for it to happen. Because when you say it, it's like you flip a fucking switch and you can't cut it back off. But you need to know this, because these people will block your blessings. Whatever blessings you have coming your way when it comes to love and money and everything in your life, they're blocking you by being in your life, okay? All right. All right, let's clarify. All right. So we got heart to heart. This is your person, right? It says deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. Okay, this is how they're going to come to you. They're going to be honest to a fault. And then we got player. Okay, it says play in the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. So I told you, these cards keep coming up. And a lot of times it's talking about the dusty and crusty, the old people you dealt with. But for some of you, it is new people. There are new people that are coming in your life. Because I told you, you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to use your discernment. So Spirit, they playing that Black Sheep song in my head. The choice is yours. This or that. This or that. That's what they're telling you. So for some of you, you need to be looking out for these new people. Because these new people could be lusting after you and just wanting to get in your, get between your legs, or get what's in your wallet, or get what's in your purse. And you don't want to be blindsided, okay? All right, let's move on. The next thing we're going to take a look at is romance and or social life. Okay, we have the sun. Here comes the sun. Da, 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 da. Leo energy. We got the devil, Capricorn energy. And we also have the lovers, which is Gemini energy. So I like what I see, all right, with the devil. Okay, Capricorn energy, this is about, you recognizing the devils when they show up, okay? The ones that don't mean right, the ones that want to play with you. They ain't coming in. They trying to pull the wool over your eyes and make you think that they here for one thing. They trying to romance you or whatever the hell, but it's, it's something else, okay? Then with the sun, this is soulmate energy. It's about your person coming in. You got two soulmate cards here. You have the lovers and the sun. And the sun is talking about you finding your happiness. Both of these cards are speaking of this new person that's coming into your life. You're both going to be a soulmate to each other. You're both making the choice to be the conscious choice to be in this relationship with each other. And like I said, it's going to be a beautiful thing. The both of you are going to really, really love on each other the way you've always wanted to be loved on. Okay. All right. So some of y'all got frenemies. That's what they're talking about. Fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. Okay. I told you it don't have to just be a lover or ex-lover. It can be a friend. It can be a family or chosen family. All right. It could be somebody you've known all your life that decide now that they want to act a fool. So whoever this is about you recognizing it, because whoever it is somebody you don't know. You don't even realize that they are, because look at this person lurking and look at this person's face. They're oblivious. They have no clue. That's why I told you, if you want to know who it is, Spirit will show you. They will show you. Okay. Then we got sipping. It says nosy, spreading rumors and gossiping. So whoever this is, they putting your business all in the streets. All in the streets. I do. I'll have to put it up on the thing. Missy is asking me, do I have a Amazon list? I do. I have to put it on the. I'll put the link. Or I'll I'll message it to you because we on Instagram. I message it to you, okay? And then I'll put it up on there for the rest of y'all if you wanna see it, okay? Thank you, Missy. You so sweet. I love you, Missy. Okay, so the next thing we looking at is money. Okay, let's see what's going on with money. Okay, I will. Okay, we got the King of Swords showing up here. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We have Justice, Libra energy, and we also have the Magician. So Spirit is telling you, when it comes to money, you know, you have all the skills, tools, and abilities to manifest what you want. The type of money you want, how you want it to come, so on and so forth. But like I said, this is about you. You got to be doing what you came here to do. If you want to open the door, to unlock the door to value, the door to bring in all the money, Spirit is telling you, you need to be moving towards doing what you came here to do. That's what's going to give you the largest amount of money. And it doesn't matter whatever it is you're doing. Don't be thinking that just because you see other people and they can't make, you know, they ain't making no money or whatever, it doesn't mean that's going to be your, you know, what's going to happen to you. That doesn't mean that's your story. Okay. So if this is what you came here to do, like I said, you are destined for success. That's part of what goes on in this collective, but you got to show up and do the things that Spirit is asking you to do. Okay. With the King of Swords, this is talking about you climbing up, because you see how this person, see, like all of that looks like a mountain, like rocks or something like that. You got to climb all the way up to the top so you can be this damn top shelf person. Your person is up there too. And it's about you working on yourself and getting yourself to that point so that you and this person can have your justice, you can have your cake, you can have your pie and eat it too, okay? And Spirit is also talking about balance, like learning to balance yourself out so you can have this money, so you can manifest what it is that you want. Because remember, I told you it's all about balance. It's all about the self-love. That's what's going to unlock things for you. That's the key to open the door to all of these things that you're wanting in your life, okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay, we have time showing up here. It says delay, procrastination, too busy. So the reason why there are delays is because you have to get yourself together. Like I told you, you got to be in this, you got to climb up to this energy that we're talking about, this top shelf energy with the King of Swords, right? Because this is somebody very independent, someone that takes care of themselves. Like I told you, they stand in their power, they know their worth. And you need this time in order to you know, step into this identity just like your person does as well, okay? Then we got the Ghost card. This is talking about that old Dusty and Crusty, right? It's no closure, cowardice, disappearing act. So this is about you recognizing that this person, some of you may be waiting and you may not even realize you're waiting for this person to come back and apologize. Child, let it go. Just provide your own closure. I told you what to do. Imagine the person in your mind just apologizing to you over and over and over again until you're ready to let it go, till you're ready to forgive them and let it go, because this is not about them at the end of the day. This is about you. It's about you getting in the right energy so you can manifest what it is you want, okay? All right. Next thing we're going to look at is work, career, and life purpose. Okay. Yeah, because they, like I said, we be thinking that because we be like, they owe me an apology, because I used to say that shit too. And then I'm like, girl, you better create your own damn apology, because shit, these people, look, I'm going to tell you like this, Missy. Sometimes people, they be knowing they did some fucked up shit and they just don't want to take accountability for it. And especially if they know you waiting on them to apologize, and they just won't do it. So you just got to be like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to fix my own shit, because I'm not sitting around here waiting on you. And see, if they know they can use something like that against you to keep you from moving on, of course they're going to use it. Okay? All right. So we got, for work, career, and purpose, we have the Emperor, Aries energy. We got the Six of Swords here. Okay? And then we got the Three of Swords. So we got better days. So that's what Spirit is telling you. Better days when it comes to your work, career, and your life purpose. Spirit is telling you your work life is going to get better when you step into what it is you're supposed to be doing. Because look at Missy here. Missy Roller did it. Missy just got a promotion. She got all these beautiful things happening. So I'm not trying to call her out. I just want y'all to understand that these things that we talk about in here, they're happening, but they happening in like this. It's like one day it's Missy's turn, one day is is this one's turn, one day is this person's turn. It goes like that. It comes in waves. It's not going to be everybody at one time. Okay. All right. So like I said, this is talking about better days. I hear the Joe song, better days. So that's what Spirit is saying. That's what you're headed towards. Okay. This is about you getting ready to take that make that decision with the Three of Swords, and understanding that you need to make the right choice. But I feel like you already know, because I told you the old person is over here in the dark, and this one has the spotlight on it, and this is a new person. So, and this is where you're looking, everybody looking at the new person. So it's like, you already know what you need to do, I feel like. But it's execution, because I told you, we can say all day long, oh, I would do this, I would do this, I would do that. And then when you're actually in the situation, it's different. You can do it in your mind, all different types of scenarios and stuff like that. And sometimes when you actually get into that situation, you could get caught off guard. It could be something where somebody blindsides you. It could be a lot of different ways it could pop up. So like I said, this is about you applying the knowledge that you've learned, because I told you it's not knowledge that's power, it's applying it. Okay. So with the Emperor card, this is about you heading towards those better days, and continuing you need to be making a list of what it is that you came here to do. Those of you that don't know what to do or how to get there, because I told you have help. You're not doing all this yourself. Hey, Star Lover, you're not here working on this by yourself. You have a spiritual team, a whole ass spiritual team on the other side that is helping you to accomplish certain goals. It may not feel like it. It may not seem like it at times, but they there and they working. Okay. So what I'm trying to get you to understand is make the list of what it is, all the things you love to do, right? And ask yourself, if I could do anything on this list that's going to make me the happiest, I would do it for free. Okay, if I had to. And I'm not saying you're going to have to do it for free. No, or if you do, it won't be I don't think it would be for an extended time, because it's what you came here to do. You have to choose something. You choose one thing, work on it, get it going, and then you can always go back to that list and pick something else. You don't, like I said, you can't, when you notice somebody that spins plates, if those of you that have ever seen somebody spin plates on sticks, right? When they do that on the TV, not those shows like back in the day, Johnny Carson and what's the redhead dude? I can't remember his name. The one the tall one, Conan O'Brien and stuff like that. When they do all this stuff, when you see them spinning them plates, they have to start them one at a time. It's not a thing where they get all the plates at one time and throw them all up. So it's the same thing with this. You're starting with one thing, getting that going, then another, and getting that going like that. Because if you try to do it all, it's like shooting with a shotgun, right? All of your buckshot is gonna be scattered, right? So if it scatters like that, it has to be tunnel vision. It has to be where you're focusing on one thing at a time. Because if you scatter it, you're not gonna get anything done. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay? All right. But like I said, the more you move closer to your purpose and stuff like that with the Emperor card, this is talking about your person showing up, and it's also talking about you stepping into your divine counterpart energy. Okay? All right. Okay, so we got, there's this person, the Dusty and Crusty, right? They trying to come back. They done stopped running. They like, oh, Pisces ain't chasing no more, right? So they're trying to come back. But they, they talking all kinds of shit, talking about you behind your back, and they're going to come back and try to act like they didn't do any of that shit. We know, we talk about that all the time. Okay, last thing we're going to look at, Pisces, is the miscellaneous. So miscellaneous is going to be whatever message Spirits wants to tell you, okay? Whatever they want to tell you. It could be anything. Okay, so we got the Five of Pentacles. We got the Page of Cups. Remember, I was talking about that in the beginning. This is your energy. And then we got the Queen of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So Spirit is saying, keep digging up them skeletons and healing the stuff you need to heal, so that when you bury it this time, You're bearing it for good, because that's what I keep trying to tell y'all. If you healed it correctly, you ain't gonna have to deal with it no more. The reason why a lot of y'all are having to deal with the same shit over and over and over again, because you didn't deal with it properly the first time. Okay? All right. Then with the Page of Cups, it is talking about people coming back with apologies. I told you it could be the dusty and crusty. Those of you that had a false start with your soulmate, it could be that. But for the majority of you, this card is talking about the new person coming in with a love offer, okay? And then with the Five of Pentacles, you and this new person are going to come in out of the cold. Spirit is telling you, deal with your finances. If you got financial issues, you got to learn how to handle your money better, okay? You got to learn how to get out of them soul-sucking jobs, start to make moves to get into what it is you came here to do, because I'm telling you, every day you need to be in pursuit of your own happiness. And I'm not talking about in no relationship with nobody else. You got to start, all of y'all up in this motherfucker, every day need to be asking yourself, what is going to make Pisces happy? What is like one thing I can do today for myself that is going to give me a better day? Because I still hear the Joe song in the back of my head. What is one thing that's going to make my day better, that's going to elevate me, that's going to make me happy, that's going to give me this sun energy, okay? Because it's not just about this other person. You have to learn how to bring happiness to yourself, Pisces, okay? All right, let's clarify. Like I said, all of these things, these are new habits. These are new things you're establishing, okay? Because look, we got graduation day here. This is about you leveling up, learning lessons, acquiring wisdom, right? And then with the, look, knocked up card. So those of you that want to have kids, Spirit is telling you it's not too late. But you just got to take your time and make sure that, okay, this is my person. You got to give it some time. This is not somebody you just see them and, oh, that's the person. Even if you know that's your person, take your time, okay? I hear the song, baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby, but not tonight. I told you, not tonight. Okay, let's take your time. That's what I hear. All right. Okay, what's the message for Pisces? Okay, so we got fixing them, Pisces. I got to get at you a little bit. It says fixing them. It says you can't fix someone. They have to want to change, accept them, or let go. So any dusties and crusties you got in your life, any, I don't care if it's romantic. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if you came out of this person's body or they came out of your body. If they are an adult and they ain't rocking the way they need to be rocking, they got to go. That's what Spirit is telling you, okay? So this is about you recognizing that when people tell you who they are, you need to listen to what they're telling you, okay? Because they are not going to tell you nothing different. They're not going to tell you anything different. And see, we keep giving chance after chance after chance and then getting upset when it don't shake out the way, it don't come out like the way we want it to, okay? So at some point, you just have to quit. And you know what it is a lot of times, what they call it, sunk cost fallacy, where you put in all this time and effort with somebody and you don't want to throw away what you did. Sometimes, sweetheart, you got to do that. Sometimes you got to do that, okay? Because for you to continue to give and do and try to be in something with somebody that's clearly telling you that they don't give a fuck, it's only going to continue to weigh you down, and it's going, like I told you, it's going to block your blessings, okay? So who in this world mean that much to you where you ready to live a fucked up life because they in your energy blocking it? You need to ask yourself that question, okay? All right, next card, we have Judgment, all right? It says, don't be too quick to count someone out. Be fair and give them a chance. I told you this person that's coming towards you is not somebody, your number one person. I'm not saying you won't find them attractive. That's not what I mean when I say that. I'm saying if you like the thuggish ruggish, okay, male or female, if you like the thuggish ruggish, they might not be that thuggish ruggish, right? I told you, for majority of you, it's not going to be the same race, same age, same background, all these things, same religion. It's going to be a lot of differences, and it's by design, because you got to learn how to deal with different things. Okay, everybody, I told you, everything ain't gonna come in the package you want them to come in. It's not always gonna look, it's not always gonna look or be or act the way you want it to. And a lot of it is a test, because I'm sure for us, the people that are coming towards us too, we're not their normal, number one person they would choose either. But it's not a thing where y'all won't find each other attractive. Let me just say that. You're gonna find this person attractive. And like I said, once they start to treating you nice, Pisces, you really gonna find them attractive then. Okay? All right, let's move on. Let's see what your person wants to tell you. Like I said, we got to stop standing in our own way. And that's one of the ways we do that, okay? You got to stop doing that. Okay, your person says, it says finances. I'm not ready for you yet because I'm not financially stable enough to be a good partner for you, okay? Then we have the 1. It says, I'm the person who can understand you in a way that no one else can. I told you, you ain't going to be able to lie to this person. This person ain't going to be able to lie to you. You're going to see straight through each other. You're going to be like, you fucking lying. Okay? And that's why you need your superpowers too. Because you're going to know when somebody is not. This person going to understand. You both have x-ray vision when it comes to the other person. And you just going to have to be your authentic self. You can't hide because they're going to know. And vice versa. So we got career. It says it might be a while before we get to meet because I'm totally focused on my career right now. All of these are not going to be for everybody that's in here. So don't be pulling the long face and getting upset because that's not for everybody, okay? All right, let's get some other messages. Okay, no one understands me like you do. Then we have, even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. Get one more. Okay, we have our love is real. It says it's safe for you to love me. Trust in us and in the guidance of the higher realm. Have faith that it's safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels and we're destined to be together. Our love is true, divine, and unconditional. Okay? So this is somebody, they mean fucking business. Okay? So like I said, use this time wisely, Pisces. Use it to help yourself, okay? We had the unexpected connection show up here. Opposites attract. We're going to pull some other ones, though. Okay. We also have, falling in love. It says sudden feelings that this is the one. Like I told you, this person, y'all that's talking about, so I ain't going to be able to open up. This person, I'm nervous, and this and that, and this and that. This person going to open you up. You're going to be like, oh. That's how you gonna be. 1 minute you're gonna be like this, and then the next minute you go, there you go, you're gonna be like, oh, I got to open up. Cause look, is it good to you? I like it. That's what I hear. I love it. Okay, Pisces, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading or you want me to read you at the end of the lives, all the information is in the description box below. It's the same link for everything, okay? If you want memberships, we got the membership section. Go over to the subscribe button and click join. It'll pull up the levels and the pricing. I did a live over there the other day. I think it was on Monday. So have a good day, a good rest of your week. I love y'all. Keep swimming, my fishies. Keep hanging in there, all right? Love y'all. Bye.